what I want people to understand, because real estate, I mean, and I get it's not as sexy as other investments. Chances are you're not going to become wealthy overnight, but real estate, you will definitely get rich slow.
Yeah,
it's definitely not a get rich quick scheme. Speaking of getting rich, well, actually, not actually that slow. Someone at this table had a pretty big breakthrough this year in real estate and realized that he kind of crossed a certain threshold.
Yeah, man. I didn't know. So basically at the end of last year, Roger, as you guys know, he's my property manager as well. So me and Roger find deals. We're talking about tenants. He manages my properties, everything else like that. So he knows pretty much, he managed my portfolio. And he was like, bro, I don't know if you know this, but your net worth is a little over $1 million right now. And I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, what? And, you know, it was fucking awesome because I didn't expect that. Like, I didn't think like that's what it was. And you guys know me, man. I save my money. I invest. I don't really spend it on nice things. So, or not flashy things, not yet, at least not until I get it to a certain point where I'm making passive. But Roger was one that gave me the news and it was awesome. And I was like, oh shit. And, you know, I looked at it like, I got to keep buying more property because I look at it like when you have real estate, you know, the beauty about it is that it gives you like huge tax benefits, guys, because I'm paying pretty much the same amount of taxes right now that I was when I was a Fed, which is scary to me because I made way less money.
Exactly.
So, and then it hit me with like kind of like a financial red pill, like, holy shit, this is why people that are in the working class always stay perpetually in debt. They're taxed at a crazy rate. I'm making like
W-2 is the worst tax bracket.
Yeah,
period.
Almost 10x what I used to make as as an agent, and now I'm pretty much paying the same amount of taxes. And it's because real estate, guys. And I know you guys are always like, "Yo, but what about crypto? What about stock? What about index funds? All that other stuff." That stuff is fantastic, guys. Don't get me wrong, but you are not gonna find another asset class that's gonna pay you money, appreciate over time, and give you, most importantly, number 3, those tax benefits that real estate is going to give you with the appreciation and the cost segregation. So when we buy properties, me and Roger, I want you guys to also look at something where if you're buying rehab properties, what you need to start asking a guy after you close the deal, of course, little tip for y'all, some game right now, okay? Get ready. After you close the deal, if you buy a turnkey property, ask the person that rehabbed it how much they spent on renovations. Okay? And tell them, listen, bro, we already closed the deal. You don't got to lie about it. You don't want to cap. I'm going to go fuck. Just tell me how much it cost you. And regardless of whatever they cost them, make a note of that. You're going to use that, guys, when you do your cost segregation later with your accountant. And that's going to be extremely important because it's going to allow you to depreciate at a faster rate, 5 years versus 27.5 with residential. Exactly. So yeah, shout out to Roger for telling me that news and everything. And that was back at, and back then we had what, like a $2 million real estate portfolio?
2.5.
2.5? We're up to 3.5 now, baby.
Yeah.
So that's what we're talking about.
There you go.
So buying this property, guys, definitely increase the overall portfolio's worth. Obviously, we got debt, right? We got a bunch of debt. Don't get it twisted. Like, I'm now here owning these shits cash. I only own a couple properties outright, but most of them were leveraged. And yeah.
And I'm poor. I had to sell all the Lambos. I'm going back to Chick-fil-A.
That's not true, man.
And AT&T. Taking phone calls.
Oh, real quick, let me break something down. So, just so everyone understands, when I did the net worth calculation, so there's a big spreadsheet, and I was looking at, well, all right, so he has X amount of properties. The properties are worth X. How much does he owe on the properties? In other words, how much money would be left over if he was to sell them all today at present value? And yeah, he would have over $1 million left over. So just so everyone understands that. Yeah.
So that's how we got the net worth there, guys. But guys, I don't even feel like it, man. I don't feel any different. And honestly, I was like, it's not really that much like money. Like it's obviously fantastic, but it's like you should always aspire for more.
No,
so
yeah, definitely.
When you hit your first million, you think you'd be like, yeah, I'm excited. And it's like,
yeah,
this is nothing.
Yeah,
you want to keep going. So it's like, bro,
for sure. So, but I'll tell you guys now. So I tell you guys all the time, 90+% of millionaires make their first million through real estate. I'm one of those people, and it came through real estate. You know, it didn't come from YouTube and everything else like that. I invested YouTube money into it, but a big part of it, guys, was I bought a bunch of my deals when the market was still before it got hot. Like one of my properties appreciated $100,000, guys.
Yeah.
Yo, next time someone says to you, Myron, are you high value? Google me, bitch. Look at my net worth.
Yeah, I don't talk about it too much, but you know, I'm doing it more for you guys as an education thing. Like, yo, you guys can do this too, because let's say you buy a property, for, you know, you remember, okay, so I'll walk you guys through our first deal that I did with Roger. We thought we got ripped. I remember we didn't get ripped off, but I was like apprehensive to do it. Dude, remember? We bought the house. Long story short, guys, here are the numbers.
But I told you.
Yeah, you know, you had it right. You know, he had it right for sure. I was worried about it, but I was like, yo, I talked with Aaron about it. I talked with you about it. We ended up doing it. Long story short, guys, got under contract for 358 duplex. Okay. So here are the numbers. Contract at 358 duplex here in Miami. House appraises at 337. So now we're like, shit, what are we going to do? It appraised for 20,000 less. The seller doesn't want to budge and give it to me for 337. So we end up buying it for 358. Sorry, we're under contract for 368. So he let us go down $10,000. So we bought it at 358, right, guys? So I'm like, fuck. But we're still cash flowing, right? We're making about 1,200 positive. It was getting a cash on cash of about 12%. Okay, so I was like, fuck it, let's do it. That house now, guys, is worth almost 458,000. Okay, so in only a year, we closed on it March in 2020, 2021, right? Yeah, last year. March 2021, we closed. March 12th, 2021, we closed. It was at 358. That house now is worth about 450,000. So guys, it's not like my net worth went up because I'm like, oh, look at me making all this money. No, it went up a lot of the time just because the houses I bought them at a good time and now they're worth more. And that's what happens when you buy real estate. You just sit there and let it appreciate, bang, and then your net worth goes up.
All the while, it was cash flowing. So
that's the key.
Yeah, so you were actually making money on it.
I was making money on it, guys. I was making about $1,200 a month, which is 12% cash on what I invest with. And that house, I was able, the renovations on it were able to significantly lower my taxes because I bought it from someone that had just rehabbed the house.
Yep.
There were a couple $100,000 that they put into it for fixing. I was able to take that couple $100,000, use it with my accountant, and use that to offset my earned income for that year, guys. So I was able to become liable for less on my tax returns, which means what? I don't have to pay as much taxes. And guys, little things like this is how the wealthy stay wealthy, man. There's a reason why 90+% of millionaires have real estate. It's because real estate is one of the best ways to protect against inflation, one of the best ways to protect yourself from high tax liability, and one of the best ways to earn income passively while simultaneously increases in value, and you build equity in the home, and you can pull money out of that goddamn house whenever you want with something called the cash out refinance. And guess what happens with a cash out refinance? Not a taxable event. So you can pull $100,000 out of that property. We can go to that property right now, pull $100,000 plus out, use it to go buy another deal. IRS can't touch that money that we pull out. See what I'm talking about, guys, here? Fucking insane. And when I figured this stuff out, I was like, what the hell? Like, it hit me why, like, Grant Cardone, Robert Kiyosaki, all these guys. I was like, how the fuck these guys not pay taxes? And then when I figured it out, I was like, wow. So, guys, out there, I don't want to sound biased because I have all the other investment stuff as well when it comes to, you know, crypto stocks. I'm in crypto, guys. I'm in index funds. I'm in the stock market as well. Hell, I got Chewy stock. God damn it. Y'all think we're fucking around over here. But real estate is by far the best investment class, in my opinion, when it comes to building wealth, protecting yourself from decreasing your tax liability, and also, most importantly, earning income. Because I know they're like, oh, well, you can hedge your coins and all this other shit. But bro, the market's volatile.
So everyone on the panel here,